and good morning. Thank you to our hosts for welcoming us to this wonderful country and this beautiful place, especially to all our friends in civil society, government, and the DNI community for supporting us to be here. So as you mentioned, I was with an organization called the Institute for Inclusive Security, and along with my colleague Nikki Ashevich, who's here today, we spent a lot of time thinking about what makes a national action plan high impact. So, as you know, national action plans can be controversial in some ways. Some people say, well, they're just a way of hiding inaction in other places. But it is possible for national action plans to achieve very strong impacts. And what we did as an organization was identify what are the 6 elements that make up a potentially high impact national action plan. So I'll describe them to you very briefly here. So the first thing, the first characteristic of a high impact national action plan is political will. And you were just mentioning the design and the structure of this workshop itself is to emphasize the importance of political will. So that means senior leaders in all institutions not only thinking that women are important and have something valuable to contribute, but that those contributions are essential to the rest of their priorities. So not only that this matters, but it matters to the big picture. Second component of a high impact national action plan is design. So it needs to both address the elements of 1325 as well as be aligned with other core national strategies and national policies. Because too often we see national impact or national action plans that are isolated from what people really, really care about in institutions or government. So they need to be aligned. And that design process has to be done in an inclusive way. And that's, again, something we heard this morning that Jordan has done exceptionally well. The third element is coordination. So that means the roles and the responsibilities of all the different actors have to be very, very clear.
And there has to be a design or an approach and a specific set of responsibilities given to a monitoring and evaluation plan. There also has to be oversight as part of that coordination. So we want to ensure it's not just you're told to do A and B, but that someone from another group is going to come and hold you accountable and decide and evaluate whether or not you've done that. The fourth component of a high-impact national action plan is civil society. And that doesn't mean only coordination with civil society, but real authentic representation of civil society and engagement of civil society. The fifth is monitoring and evaluation, and again, Jordan has done an exceptional job in many of these areas. So you have to have a plan to collect and monitor and evaluate data. That takes money and time, which is something we often discount. And most importantly, you want a way to not just learn and collect this information, but to analyze it and to change course based on things that are not working. What's the point of monitoring and evaluation if you're just going to learn that something's not working well and keep doing the same thing over and over? And fifth, budgeting and financing. Mavic will talk much more to this, but a core element of high-impact national action plans is that you have to have a budget and financing. And this relates to hard costs, but also accounting for the fact that it takes personnel time, it takes resources, it takes energy to implement a national action plan well, and often we discount that. So those are the 6 components, and the question we get most commonly is, which countries have high-impact national action plans? Tell us which country has a high-impact national action plan. Well, the answer is none of them. Not one country in the world yet has a fully high-impact national action plan. There are some places that are further along, as we call it, the pathway, than others. Some people are really exceeding some countries in some ways and some in others. But the answer, or the takeaway from that, is that every country has both something to learn on national action plans and every country has something to teach on national action plans. And I think that's the spirit in which we're all here together. And the idea is to get to this high impact national action plan, but to keep moving along the journey and remembering that end state is the purpose.